Welcome to Pastor's Chat today. Well, today we're in between chapters. We just finished up chapter 10 and getting ready to look at Luke chapter 11. But before we completely get out of Luke chapter 10, one of the last things that we read there is about Martha and Mary. Martha was very busy getting a meal prepared for the Lord at her house just before his crucifixion was going to take place a few days later. And Mary is sitting at his feet. And Jesus makes the statement that Mary has chosen the better part. And Martha, you're troubled and worried about many things. And we get so overwhelmed with worry and fear and anxiety and troubles all around us today, the news, etc., and so forth. And we're on overload with all the media, social media, and our iPhones that follow us everywhere we go, that we get distracted from really our walk and our communion, our fellowship with the Lord, our worship of Him. And as we said, it's a priority in our lives. So how do we maybe stay in that place where we take time daily to sit at the feet of Jesus? Well, when I was in school 50 years ago, I came across a verse in Proverbs chapter 13, I believe, verse 20. And it says, "He that walks with wise men will be wise, but a companion of fools shall be destroyed." And I thought, goodness, I don't find any wise men that have time to walk with me. I mean, Dr. Falwell, where I was going to school, Dr. Wilmington, and Dr. Towns, and these men, Dr. Ed Heinzen, these wonderful wise men of God, they didn't have time to sit with me all morning long and walk around with me. And I did get acquainted with them and did get to speak to them from time to time, but not really commune with them in a real close relationship. And most wise men today aren't available to you and me. But I found out something, and Dr. Falwell actually introduced us to this, and of course it really took off in my life and has helped me over the years to take that time to sit at the feet of Jesus. And that is, wise men left their thoughts and left their lives and left their story in their devotionals, in their books. And Dr. Falwell, I'll never forget, introduced us our very first year to Andrew Murray with Christ in the School of Prayer. With Christ in the School of Prayer. So, how do you walk with wise men? Get their books. These are men of old. Jonathan Edwards, Andrew Murray, Charles Haddon Spurgeon. Charles Haddon Spurgeon had two books that I purchased as devotionals that for years, every morning, I read a devotional from each one of them, and that's Faith's Checkbook was one of them. You cash in one of the 365 promises of God every day. The other one was morning and evening. Just a great reminder of time with the Lord in the morning before you take off for the day, and in the evening as you finish up the day. So many. Now, what I'm going to do in my blog today is I'm going to write down these devotionals that God used in my life to help me take time every day to sit at the feet of Jesus. Now, interesting, chapter 10 ends with Mary has chosen the good part, the better part, sitting at the feet of Jesus, communing with Him. And Luke chapter 11 begins, "And it came to pass as he was praying in a certain place, when he ceased, that one of his disciples said to him, Lord, teach us to pray." And pray, what is prayer? Prayer is communion with God, spending time with Jesus, spending time with the Holy Spirit, communing with the Holy Trinity. And then he gives us several, at least 4 lessons in Luke chapter 11 about our walk in the Christian life that we should apply to our lives. And we're looking forward to chapter 11. But God bless you. And I'm going to be listing these devotionals by Watchman Nee, A.W. Tozer. Watchman Nee means so much too, so many good devotionals by him. And there's many others maybe that you know about, but take time to read one of these each morning. E.M. Bounds, and a little book, Minute Devotional by him today that's out there, A Minute with God, with E.M. Bounds on prayer. Oh man, it's been such a powerful blessing to me recently. So just want to encourage you, spend time sitting at the feet of Jesus every day, and you will be richly blessed. God bless, and you have a wonderful day.